to the letter, and we all know that. They are everywhere. But these are monies owed to service that have been given to them, and they don't even pay back. So how do they expect GRPS to survive? They can't. I'm not on the side of GRPS. I know exactly what happened. These are collective responsibilities. Be the executive, be the private, and everywhere. So they need help. They definitely need help.
With the problem of debt and revenue in GRTS, what is now the way forward? Is it subvention from government or GRTS to start charging for services and programs?
People catch us unawares between our social responsibility as a corporate body and our commercial service. This is it. You come and say GRTS. The last time I heard on our own radio, you know, a private nursery school advertising their own program or Thanksgiving or whatever on our radio, and then saying they went to the education department and the education department endorsed that we should carry that program free. So where are we? That is our problem as far as debtors and revenue is concerned.
Even if GRTS recover all its debts, 100%, still the total current asset cannot offset the total liabilities of the institution. So avoid liquidation, we therefore recommend to this august body, through them to the government, intervention.
President Jammeh's personal generosity by providing GRTS with cameras, vehicles, computers, and tapes has done the institution some good. But the general consensus reached during this legislative session prior to the adoption of the GRTS activity report and financial statement is that the institution needs financial bailout from the government. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
The Department of Social Welfare, in collaboration with partners, Wednesday held a national forum for community child protection committees and adolescent neighborhood watch groups. The forum, as we hear in this report by Ndeikumba Demba, discussed means of improving the capacities of the groups to further enhance their communal work.
They are said to be the most vulnerable group in society, prone to abuse, exploitation, violence, and neglect. Their protection and well-being is central to the advancement of any nation. It is widely believed that a protective environment for children can be built if attitudes, principles, and beliefs which affect children at community level is confronted and changed. This notion gave birth to Community Child Protection Committee and Adolescent Neighborhood Watch Group.
Both groups were formed first in 2007. They were meant to be community-based child protection mechanisms. As such, they were supposed to be the frontline child protection actors responsible for alerting and responding to child protection situations. Also, you are meant to do prevention work and also to collect data on child protection cases in your communities.
This forum consists of CCPCs and adolescent neighborhood watch groups across the country who are meeting for the first time to make a review of their work, network, and share experiences in a bid to better their work.
As Gambians, we are pleased that these community child protection communities are taking root in the communities, and it is pleasing and something that we are happy about, and we are hopeful that children issues and the protection of children will take root.
No meaningful gains in child protection and well-being can be registered in the absence of family, most especially parents.
It is important to note that children and young people flourish when they are surrounded by adults, families, and communities that value them by respecting their rights and recognizing their contribution and responsibility. How can children take up their responsibility and apply the competencies they develop depends in large part on the influences in their lives to which we all have a communal responsibility.
CCPCs and adolescent neighborhood watch groups are with the conviction that training of this nature is what members need to be better improved and keep up with latest trends.
The CCPCs of our community over the years have done remarkably well Children are better aware of their rights and know the right people to approach if any ugly incident should happen to them. I'm sure I will leave this training better equipped to serve my community better.
The capacity building is indeed timely. CCPCs should constantly be trained and refreshed on latest developments so as to better execute their duties.
The two-day forum will see members interact actively, share experiences, learn new things, better prepared for the daunting task of protecting and looking after the welfare of children in their communities. For GRTS News, I am Deiko Mademba.
The National Patriotic Students Association, NAPSA, has launched the Students' Welfare Club of St. Peter's Technical Junior and Senior Secondary School. Fatu Jassi has the rest of that story.
Members of the student group NAPSA Saturday joined their colleagues in St. Peter's Technical Junior and Senior Secondary School to launch a new NAPSA Student Welfare Club in the school. Since its inception at the dawn of the millennium, the student group has been at the forefront of promoting discipline among students.
Of the National Patriotic Students Association, with their hard work and dedication, I believe in schools they also need to have their own reps. That will be facilitated in some of the works for them. And I believe here in St. Peter's Technical Junior and Senior Secondary School, as we are going to launch this welfare club, it's going to be very much important and then great to the National Patriotic Students Association.
Sylvian Gomez, a teacher and coordinator of the NAPSA Welfare Club, commended the executive body for their foresight in conducting programs that would mold the cream of society.
And I'm very much proud to associate myself with the executive of the Welfare Committee that has just been instituted some 2 weeks ago. Can we please give them a round of applause? I must therefore congratulate the National Patriotic Students Association, especially those of you that have been very much instrumental in trying to promote, maintain, and enhance student growth and development.
As a matter of fact, the administration has continually promoted both curricular and extracurricular activities in the school matters. It is through this venture that the administration of the school, through the principal, has continually harmonized a very cordial relationship between the administration and the National Patriotic Student Association.
The regional chairperson in West Coast Region, Abdullah Oba, advised the students to inculcate discipline in their lives.
We are made understood that it's an association that belongs to you and I. But this being the reason, if responsibilities are vested into our hands, responsibilities are given to us and we put on the caps of serving our colleagues. It's not obviously an easy task, but commitment and paying loyalty to duty is what is expected of we as executives.
For his part, Usainu Job of the Regional Education Directorate Region 2 urged students as future leaders to make best use of the opportunities available now. The national chairperson Jarga Gate, declaring the St. Peter's NAPSA Welfare Club officially launched, urged students to be ready to take up the challenges and work towards victory.
A prospect analysis of the opportunities available in all the ministries, you will realize that the government has done a lot for us as students and young people. It is, of course, our duty, therefore, to consolidate the strengths and provisions that the government has been giving by making sure we take our academic work seriously.
The newly appointed chairperson of the Welfare Club on behalf of the executive body promised to work as expected. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
Samuel Ba there instead of Fat Jassi. Intending travelers from the Republic of the Gambia to the Kingdom of Sweden can now sort out all matters relating to the Swedish visa, including interviews at the Spanish Embassy in Dakar, Senegal. A press release from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs informs the general public that this development comes after a visit to the embassy of the Kingdom of Sweden in Abuja by Her Excellency